Hello everyone, my name is Dang Vo, but you can call me Nora. This is my interview video for the nursing program of Advent Health University. First question, I think the healing values of Christ is about giving unconditional love and attention to everyone, especially patients who are struggling with their illnesses. This can be seen from several stories about the miracle of Jesus. I really admire the way that he loves us equally and never categorizes us or discriminates us like the way we do with others. His action of healing people regardless of their gender, age, or social classes really impressed me and showed me how should patient and people in general should be treated. Not only does he heal physical pains for people who are sick, blind, or having lepers, he also heals spiritually by forgiving our sin. I think this idea sit well with the concept of whole person care that I was taught in ASU and intend to use it in my future healthcare career. I think Jesus also respected the people he healed as he only healed a person who are willing to be healed by him and believe in him. He taught me a lesson about the importance of therapeutic relationship between medical professional and patient. It's essential for medical professional to adjust the treatment to suit patient needs and priorities. However, it's also important for patients as well to be honest and willing to cooperate with a medical professional in order to establish a successful collaboration. In my opinion, living the healing values of Jesus Christ help students, especially ASU students, to figure out better ways of taking care of patients as well as spreading the love and glory of Jesus. Experience of working in a healthcare setting come from my time volunteering at a clinic near my house. My usual job is to taking vital signs of patient including their height, weight, temperature, pulse, and blood pressure. I usually help with translation for Vietnamese patients who are not good with English and prefer to have doctor instruction or explanation in Vietnamese. From time to time, I help other staff with the EKG and urine test and important patient information in the computer, as well as filling in note for the doctors. Being able to communicate with doctors and patients in both Vietnamese and English helped me sharpen my communications skill and as well as helping to bridge the gap between two cultures, American and Vietnam. Due to the long hours of conversing with patients, also learn to be patient toward people who are struggling with their health condition. Aside from that, I also learned how to ease their worries and anxiety while reassuring them that a doctor and nurses are doing our best to help them overcome their diseases. Given a chance to work closely with medical professionals offered me a great opportunity to widen my network and build connection with people who are working in the healthcare industry. From listening to their story working in the healthcare, I grow my perspective and change my mindset about healthcare throughout the time. And they also help me a lot with introducing a variety of sources which I can use for my studying. So overall, I think this experience not only helped me improve my necessary skill for nursing, but also build up my desire to connect with people who are suffering. Question number 3. After being admitted to the program, I plan to continue working at Walmart as the personal shopper. I was told of how difficult and heavy the academic schedule gonna be when I get into a nursing program. So I will limit my shift into 8 hours a day on a weekend. I think this arrangement helped me a lot with prioritizing my studying while giving me an opportunity to earn extra money for paying tuition, uh, moving around aside from sitting all day studying, and help me with the customer service training. Moreover, because the majority of people in my department are students, so my supervisor is really supportive about studying. He's willing to give us days off if we can make time uh, to go to work. So, from my experience volunteering at the clinic near my house, I met with a difficult patient that left quite impression on me. So she was a middle-aged woman who hadn't been to my clinic for over 2 years because of her conflict with um, the hospital recommendation that we made in the last time that she visited. So somehow the hospital that we referred didn't get covered by the insurance, and she had to ask for help to choose a new one that can satisfy her insurance company requirement. Because of that, she was really upset and she was really anxious when she came back to our clinic. But it's like my clinic was the only choice if she wanted to go to a place where there there was a lot of Vietnamese personnel. So at first I was really worried because I didn't know if I can calm her down and communicate to her properly, since she talking nonstop, and the way she talked really intimidate the staff at my clinic. So I'm trying my best to reassuring her that the thing that happened in the past wouldn't happen right now, and we have solution for that, as well as ease her anxiety and translate whatever she whatever the important thing that she said to the to her doctors. uh, Even though I have to interrupt her many times because she would talk nonstop and and would like never pauses um, to give me the chance to talk to a doctor. But in the end, it turned out quite well, and she also had like the next appointment with our clinic. So from the experience, I learned how to listen patiently while the patient was talking, as well as doing like learning how like the solution for resolving the conflict between doctor patient and the insurance company. There's many ways to do that, and the staff in my clinic kindly helped me to learn those. I also learned how to bridge the gap of understanding between the doctor and the patient, and make sure to let the patient know that we are doing our best for uh, the patient benefit. Additionally, I think that I learned how to be compassionate, also having empathize with what they have been through, their um, their health condition make them more upset and more harsh to other people. It doesn't mean that they were rude to us or they trying to make us uncomfortable. um, I think that's the thing that a lot of medical professional learn from their experiences of dealing with patient. Question number 5. um, I think there's definitely challenges that arise when I got accepted into the nursing program. some of them, some of the academic challenges I can think of are the heavy academic workload and the complex study material that I have to take in order to be a nurse. So to be able to overcome those challenges, I have taken some measures. Firstly, I I did take some general education courses that was needed for a nursing program earlier in this spring semester and last semester as well. So I would have less credit when I got accepted into nursing program in later semester. Um, Secondly, I built a habit of having a planner with me most of the time to write out the important date and a deadline for my assignment. Together with that, I having I'm having a journal that I record the things I have been doing throughout a day and use that to reflect on what I done and what I should be doing for the next day, like what should be doing for uh, like the better ways to do the things that I'm having. And then in terms of studying, I often take the note in class with my iPad, which I usually call the lecture notes, and later reorganize that in my notebook and call it the study note. This will help me to prepare for exams and further my understanding about the subject. um, with the resources provided by ASU, I always trying to use it to the fullest. I have been working with the tutoring center, especially the writing center, for the past 5 semester since last year, like spring 2019. No, spring 2020, spring 2020, and I plan to keep doing those in the future because I really trust I have a great trust in the quality of of a tutor there, and they help me greatly with proofreading and making sure that my assignment are free of mistake. Finally, I keeping my habit of asking for help from professor in class in my classes I'm taking whenever I feel stuck with my study or need motivation or advices from people who are more experienced and more ahead in their life than me. Um, so the habit I just talked about helped me greatly in the semester as well. So at the end, I see myself continuing to utilize different resources as I get further into the program and as new challenges arise in the future. So this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching.